What is up, my dudes? Dino John here, coming at you with my Dinosaur deck profile. Honestly, guys, this is the best version of pure dinos that I, want to show you guys. This is one of my best builds I've ever got. Like I said, the prosperity build, guys. It's honestly the best build in my opinion, just because you have a lot of options in the extra deck, and especially now in today's format with tier laments running around tier zero. This deck can combat that because it can summon Abysswar like no tomorrow. I mean, if you guys seen my channel plenty of times, you guys know even regardless of tier elements, I just love that card in general. But yeah, this deck is crazy. You're able to summon, Ultimate Conductor, which is like a multi-book of moon, plus extender, because it could also extend by popping the babies or any other card that would extend. You got like 2 to 4 negates of Appaloosa. This deck is absolutely insane, and I'm very happy to show you guys this. This is literally my best version of Dinos, up to date as of right now. Nothing too crazy. But yeah, I mean, I'm happy to show you the main thing about it is the extra deck, because we are running the prosperity build. If you guys want a budget variation of this deck profile, go ahead and check out my recent one. That's I had the Extrav. Extrav is cheap right now. That's the other build. It's still really good. It's highly effective, especially in today's format. But this version is a lot better in my opinion. And yeah, guys, without further ado, let me just show you the deck profile. Oh yeah, and just I know a lot of you guys wanted to know about the playmat, right? My playmat, my Lost World playmat. It's honestly, there's a YouTuber named Grim YGO, so shout out to him. I got it from him. At the time they were selling playmats. I don't think he's selling these playmats anymore. I don't know. Don't don't I don't know anything about that. But go ahead and hit him up, ask him if he does. If not, I mean, this is where I got my playmat. Is literally at Grim YGO. It's a Yugi tuber. Literally amazing, amazing channel, guys. Go definitely check it out if you haven't. But I'm pretty sure you guys have. Amazing channel. Yeah. Without further ado, guys, let's just get on into it, guys. Double Ultimate Conductor. I mean, pretty self-explanatory. You don't need 2 of these guys. Such a great broken card. Honestly, the best boss monster in all Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, I don't care what anyone says. Literally the best boss monster. The fact that it can just summon itself. The fact that it can pop and it possibly extend, which is crazy. And it could attack every monster and inflict damage. Like this is like 4 effects in one card, which is like it's just nuts. It's just really nuts, and I absolutely love this deck. I mean, I love Dinos in general. You guys already know, but this card is insane. It's absolutely insane. But yeah, double Ultimate Conductor Triano, triple Soul Eating Raptor. Great card again. Pretty self-explanatory. Most of it. You guys probably seen Dinos a lot. If not, then let me just explain. He's able to add or send a dino. A lot of people do forget the sending part about it. They're like, no, he's just going to add. Yeah, for the most part, you are going to add. But there's some instances where you would want to send, especially Giant Rex, from deck to grave instead of adding it, depending on how your game is going. But there's times where I send Giant Rex and I use Pill to banish Giant Rex, and he comes back, and I make a Dolka, and then I have my big boss monster, Ultimate Conductor himself. And basically they have a problem dealing with it. Honestly, guys, like if you play this deck right, it's very the boards that this deck can produce is very disgusting. Obviously it goes with conserving certain cards. You gotta know what matchup you're playing. This deck is insane, guys. It's absolutely insane. But yeah, Soul Eating Oviraptor. Yeah, it's a Searcher of the deck, or it's a Foolish Burial of the deck. So it's a Rhoda or Foolish Burial, which is crazy. And it gets to extend too, because it's also it's a Monster Reborn. So you pop, a Dino monster from field and special summon one from grave. It's crazy. Like you can bring out Ultimate Conductor back. So it's just crazy, guys. Really crazy. Next off, 1 Miscellaneous Source. It honestly, like, this card is, oh my gosh, guys. I mean, have you read Miss? This card's insane. But I do wish it was at least 2. At least 2. You don't have to put it at 3, Konami, but at least put this back to 2. Regardless, even at 1, like, this card's insane. The fact that you're able just to use it, and if your opponent has no response, you're just gonna create boards like no tomorrow. Like your opponent can't even Ubiru you, like, because the fact that you're able to establish even Doka the time that you produce 5 monsters, you're gonna have so many negates regardless. and the fact that your dinos aren't affected for the main phase. It's crazy. And by the way, no one's really running Nibiru anymore because tier limits. But yeah, so Misk is insane, especially in this format. And people are sleeping on dinos, and I wouldn't sleep on it. I mean, Misk could literally provide Animador Archosaurus, and that literally provides Pill itself plus extension like no tomorrow. So this card is crazy, guys. This card's absolutely crazy. But yeah, that's for Misk. And then double Animador Archosaurus. Good card. Again, you know, you just pitch Misk, banish Misk by himself, bring this out from deck, and then continue your plays there. This card's great. Even opening it is not even that bad because you can summon it, pop a baby from hand, or, you know, pop any dino from hand other than itself. And you just adds Pill right away. And there's times where even if you don't have other cards to go off of, you can literally just, you know, summon it, pop something, blink it away, and then, you know, this is literally a one card ultimate conductor. You can literally get conductor with just this card alone. It's crazy, guys. It's really, really crazy. It's insane. Triple Babyosaurus. You know I'm on that 3 triple Babyosaurus, guys. And then 1 petite. For this variation of build, you're gonna need a lot of babies. And plus, I love Babyosaurus. Honestly, I really love Babyosaurus. Brings back nostalgia to me because my first deck was dinos. I don't think I have told you guys that, but my first deck were dinos, and I love Babyosaurus. I love the fact that you could literally abuse it, especially now. You can just literally abuse this card, and I don't understand why you don't want to abuse it. Just level 4 lowers, like half your deck is level 4 lowers. Like, come on, guys. Like this, I mean, you know, triple Babyosaurus is insane. Even if Misk comes back to 3, I'm pretty sure I'll still play like triple Babyosaurus and 1 petite. Like this card's really, really good. I love Babyosaurus. And yeah, petite, especially because you're running the Dino Pinkertops and other extension plays too. You can go off of, especially with your 4s. Really, really good. 1 Giant Rex. Pretty self-explanatory for, you know, extension plays. I love this card. Don't take it out. Some people take it out. I don't understand why. Dino Pinkertops, pretty self-explanatory. It's at 1 for a reason. Kaiju, I mean, you have a searchable Kaiju in deck. Why not use it? Really good, especially going second. Literally helps you break boards. So yeah, really, really good. And then the Scrap Engine, double Scrap Raptor and 1 Scrap Chimera. Really, really good. A lot of people in my last video were also asking, like, how do I get 2 normal summons? Scrap Raptor can literally provide an additional normal summon for a scrap monster, so that's how I got the extra summon. So you're able to literally like pop, you know, like I usually summon this, pop a baby, and then you know, link this away for my Scrap Wyvern, and then I add this from my deck to my hand, and that's how I'm able to normal summon again. Because as long as you pop something, you're able to provide an addition summon, and then you get to add this, and then this will summon itself, and then, you know, proceed with their effects. Really, really good. I wouldn't run 3, but 2 is perfect. Honestly, this is perfect. This is a good ratio. Triple Gamma and 1 Driver. Pretty self-explanatory. I mean, obviously, I mean, you don't have to worry about Ash anyways either. But if they have like a hand trap, or they have like any monsters to stop your combos, especially when you have no monsters on the field or anything on the field, literally Gamma just provides that, you know, it negates, and it provides like just a synchro, or you can link them away. Like it's crazy, guys. It's crazy. It's literally like GG at that point, honestly, like, because Gamma is insane, especially in this deck. It's insane. And yes, speaking of the devil, I'm still running triple Ash. You could take these out. If you want, you could put the Bisted cards in there. That's totally up to you. For me, Ash still is still a staple in my opinion. The fact that you're still able to have a hand trap I think is good in my opinion, especially because you want to go second with this deck. You could add other cards if you want. Go for it. You could take these cards out. These cards are flexible. You could take them out, especially with today's format. But you know, the fact that like literally like 99% of every deck adds, so you know, I really do like Ash. And if anything, I can just pop her off if I don't need her with Ultimate Conductor, because Ultimate Conductor can pop off any monster. So yeah, triple Ash. And then oh yeah, that's it for the monsters, guys. My bad. Then triple Lost World with 1 terraforming. I mean, Lost World's insane, guys. This card is crazy. This card's crazy, crazy good. I mean, you're able to activate it, provide a token on their field, and your opponent cannot target basically tokens, or like they can't target your monsters with card effects. So it's crazy. They can't even imperm your Overraptor. They can't even like effect barrier your Overraptor. And plus you have Gamma just in case if they have any like hand trap monster effects. Like this deck literally can protect all your combos, literally all your combos, and you're still gonna combo off, which is it's just crazy. It's insane. If people don't respect Lost World, they lose to it. They keep forgetting the 500 minus, the minus 500 attack boost, not boost, the decrease. They keep forgetting about that, and it's funny because I usually just attack over them. They're like, "Wait, how do you do that? My monster's stronger." I'm like, nope. Have you read Lost World? This card's crazy, guys. And the fact that you could literally pop a Dino in deck, like, yeah, please, like, oh my gosh, that's crazy. This card's crazy, and I love this card. Forever playing it in Dinos, unless they have another insane Dino field spell, then yeah. But this field spell is insane. Triple Fossil Dig. I mean, who doesn't want to play triple Rota and Dinos? Like, I love that card. Double Evolution Pill. Again, I mean, Ultimate Conductor for free. Yes, please. Crazy. All right, then this is what I was talking about. Triple Pot of Prosperities. This is like again, if you want, you could run Extrav. I have the deck profile. Go ahead and check the other one out. This card's crazy. I love the fact that you're able to dig in your deck. Basically excavate 6, and you're basically able to like see, out of the whole 6 on what you want. It's a lot better than drawing 2 in my opinion, because drawing 2 blindly kind of hurts. I'd rather like draw a pill, or I'd rather draw like a Fossil Dig because it's like a Rota. Because this literally one of these can literally provide you like a full combo. Literally one Fossil Dig can provide you a full combo if you see it off a pot. So as long as I see something that I need to fix my hand or like to go off even more, it's crazy. And your opponent has to respect this card, which is why it's the first thing that they usually negate. And my whole deck, it's crazy. Like if you don't respect Dinos, you're gonna they're gonna pop off, and they're gonna have to negate that. So I mean, it's sort of a bait card, but this card's crazy. Like if it goes off, it's insane, and especially in today's format. It explains why it's at its price. I do, however, support the fact that this card needs a. I do support the fact that this card does kind of need a reprint. I mean, come on, guys. Like this card's like what 30 to 35. I don't know if it's like 40 right now, but correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, this card is definitely in need of a reprint. This card's really, really good, and it's crazy. And then last but not least, triple Dark Ruler No More. Again, this is my going second Dino deck. You could go first. This deck can go first. A lot of people keep thinking like because I get game 1 and they're like, okay, you know what? Since he's going second Dino deck, I'm gonna let him go first. Horrible mistake, guys. Horrible mistake. There's a lot of times where you're not gonna brick. Like maybe 8 out of 10 times you're not gonna brick going first. Like it's crazy, and your opponent just kind of like looks at it, stares down at Abyss Dweller, and be like, oh well, what am I gonna do from there? And Dark Ruler No More definitely helps with that. You don't even need an OTK at that turn. You can just Dark Ruler No More their build, their field, literally destroy everything on their side of the field, and then just create crazy board. Just crazy board, guys. It's crazy. All right, that's it for the main deck. The main deck's at 40, if you guys are wondering. And then obviously, my triple tokens, my Dirac tokens. Love these tokens. Never gonna get rid of them. Yeah, so those are the tokens. But that's it for the extra. No, I'm just kidding. 1 Link Karibo, 1 Secure Gardna. Again, no, not running the Extrav. I have options. That's what I love, which is why I love Prosperity, because there's options. 1 and 1, really, really good. There's a lot of times where I actually don't summon this because there's a combo where I actually don't need this. All I need is just Link Karibo. But there's times where you're gonna need this, especially if you just want to do that one Animador combo play with Ultimate Conductor. Yeah, so I mean it's needed, and it's not. So sometimes I don't even summon this. I always use this a lot more than anything else. This card's like incredible. Then I run a Pentastag. Come on, like piercing damage is Ultimate Conductor attacking everybody. Like it's crazy. A lot of times I do banish it though off of Prosperities. There's times where you need it. There's times where you don't. You just really got to think about the matchup. Don't banish like cards. Like you're gonna like all these 6 cards. I'm gonna keep banishing regardless because they're not really that useful. There's times where you do need Pentastag. There's times where you don't. You just really got to learn your matchups. But yeah, other than that, this card's crazy. Like, you know, piercing damage with ultimate conductor, it's GG if they can't do anything. It's literally game. Like, it's crazy. One Lambda. Love this card. A lot of people are not running it, especially in Dinos. Like, I don't understand why this card is crazy. Like, the fact that you're able to use your Gamma even when you have monsters on the field or create a like absurd board. It's crazy. And the fact that you're able to add a Gamma, like people forget, like when you banish a card, right? You're able to add a side frame card. So it's crazy. There's times where I banish you know, my Omega, because I still run Omega, and I literally add any like I add another side frame Gear Gamma, or I add a side frame Gear Gamma if I don't have it. So it's crazy, guys. This card literally is insane, and it's a Link 2. So I mean, it's crazy, guys. I love this card. One Scrap Wyvern. This is for your combo play. I will show you guys in a bit. I will show you later after this deck profile the literally absurd board you can literally produce off of this card. It's crazy. It's really crazy. Scrap Wyvern to be able to provide not only just to extension by popping your babies, but also provide more scrap monsters, especially from grave and hand and field. Like this card does everything in one. It's crazy. I love this card. Yeah, crazy. One Dark. I mean, especially with the tier format, especially with you know, bestials or a lot of these decks, this card literally is like a one card access code. So it's crazy. And yes, your boy is running it. If you want the cheaper version, again, you go to the other one. But access code is getting reprint. But yeah, the one Appaloosa. You know, I love blue. One of my favorite colors is blue, so I prefer the blue one better. So I mean, yeah, she's good. I mean, I think like most Dinosaur decks, or like most decks in general, are running Appaloosa. Crazy, just to provide you like the 2 to 4 negates. Crazy. Most of the times I do have 3 negates. I always like have her at 3, but there's times where I do have 4 depending on the matchup. But she's really great. And then, you know, speaking of the devil, Axis Code Talker, he is getting a reprint. Hopefully he's not too expensive. But I got him really cheap. I think like around 25 to 30. I don't remember. But you know, shout out to my homie Cleo. I mean, he helped me out with this. But yeah, this card's insane. A really good card, especially if a dark. Like there's times where I literally dark and summon a dark monster from their graveyard to my field and link that away, and another card just to get access code and literally nuke their field. It's crazy, guys. It's absolutely crazy, and you can go for OTK. But yeah, there's times where you don't need it, but there's times where you would need it. So you really, again, learn the matchup again. Really great card. And I think that's it for the links. Let me put that there. One Abyss Dweller. I think I might bump this up to 2. This card's crazy, especially in today's format. I love this card, even when tiers weren't around. You know, even way years ago. I mean, if you guys see my deck profiles, like this card is crazy. I mean, every deck is like grave heavy format. This card's insane. I love this card. I'm always gonna play it in this deck. It's just the fact that it's, you know, you can have any 2 level 4s and make it. Like, it's crazy. Like, I love it, and it stops your opponent. It doesn't stop you. It stops your opponent. So why not? Crazy card. I love Abyss Dweller. No, do not hit it. Do not hit Abyss Dweller. We still need it. Tornado Dragon, again for back row hate. You could take it out, but I love this card. Well, I have like a sort of a love-hate relationship with this card, but you know, it's good when it wants to pop off. Double Dolka and 1 Logia. Prefer Dolka than Logia, obviously. To provide you literally 2 negates in one. It's crazy, and 1 card is crazy. And Logia sometimes does come up to negate any spell or trap, or like a summoning of a monster is good too. So again, learn the matchup. It depends. There's sometimes where you need Logia more. There's sometimes where you need Dolka more. There's times where you need both. So again, like, learn the matchup, and yeah, they're both really good. Always gonna run those. Omega, again, this card's crazy because I love Lambda. I'm basically running like half the side frame cards. Crazy card. I mean, you literally can grab back Miss, and you literally can grab back any banish card, by the way. But this literally can grab back Miss and provide you the next turn plays, comeback plays. So it's crazy. There's times where we're able to summon this and Savage, which I'm about to show you. So yeah, I am running 1 Savage. There's times where I did summon both in 1 duel. And I have this is an Omni Negate. Omni Negate's crazy, and then this provides comeback plays. It's crazy. So even if they do get rid of your board, you're able to provide comeback plays with this deck. So it's insane. Borloth Savage Dragon is crazy. I love this card. It's getting reprint again. So yeah, I mean, I hope it's not too expensive for you guys. Again, like I'm all for the cheap build and variants, but yeah, I just hope that they get some reprints. But yeah. Anyways, the combo I'm about to show you guys is, pretty basic. It's almost the same as the last one that you guys saw. But literally, again, like all you would need is literally, again, like the basic combo with Misk and Babysaurus or any other variation. I know some of you guys are asking about test hands, so I mean, we will do a test hand here. This deck is, again, its mainly focus is to go second. But you going first too, it doesn't hurt, so we can test hand going first. I have no problem with that. But let me just show you guys this first. Miscellaneous and Babysaurus. I mean, this is pretty self-explanatory. If you guys haven't watched it, that's why you're here. If you guys have, I mean, it's up to you. You guys could go ahead and click off, or it's up to you. But if you haven't, then this is a little cool variation you can do with just these two cards only. Provide a full board of negation and just insane. It's crazy. So you're obviously going to dump Misk, okay? You're going to dump Misk to the grave. Let me see if you can see it. Yeah, you can dump Misk to the grave right here. And then what you're going to do, so now since you use Misk effect, your dinosaur monsters are protected for the main phase. All of your dinosaur monsters are unaffected by card effects. So yeah, that's why I love that card. And then you banish it. That's why it's at 1. You banish it to use its effect to special summon Animador Archosaurus. Because since you banished 1 dino, that's a level 1, and Animador Archosaurus is level 1. So you special summon Animador Archosaurus, and then his effect, you pop off Dino Monster on the field or hand, and since you have a baby, you pop a baby to add the pill. Don't forget adding the pill. There's times where people forget, but just don't forget adding the pill. It's really necessary. And then resolve the effect of baby since it's destroyed by card effect. You're gonna special summon yours truly, one of my favorite monsters, Soul Eating Ooraptor, and then you're going to resolve his effect when he's normal or special, which he will special summon by Babysaurus. His effect will literally add or send one. In this case, we're going to add a Dino Monster, so we're going to add a baby because we haven't normal summoned yet. All right, in this case, we're going to normal summon baby, and then effect of Oviraptor, we're going to pop the baby to special summon the second baby in grave. So pop the baby, special summon the second. All right, then resolve the effect of the baby, the one you just popped, to special summon your Scrap Raptor, okay? All right, now, right here, guys, you're going to use Scrap Raptor's effect to pop your baby, okay? Now, the reason why we do this, to get an additional summon. That's literally his effect. So it literally provides you an additional normal summon of a Scrap Monster, which is crazy, crazy, crazy good. And now, baby, when it's popped, special summon the other baby. I love this card. This is why I love this card. That's why you need 3, because you pop a lot in this deck. And now in this case, what you're going to do, you're going to link off Animador Archosaurus. You're going to summon Linkuriboh. All right. And now you're going to use Linkuriboh, and you're going to use Scrap Raptor. You're going to use these 2 cards right here. And then you're going to summon, let's see if I can find them here. Yep, Scrap Wyvern. And then effect a Scrap Wyvern, you're going to special summon your Scrap Raptor, because it's literally a Monster Reborn. So you special, and then it pops the card when you're done Monster Reborn, borning, just letting you know. So you special summon Scrap Raptor, and then Scrap Wyvern says since you special summoned a Scrap Monster from grave, it gets to pop a card. So you pop your own Scrap Raptor that you just revived. The reason why is because you get to use its effect. Since it was popped by a Scrap Raptor, you literally, and this will get its effect too. So you go chain 1, chain 2. Since you popped a Scrap Raptor monster, this will literally special summon a Scrap Raptor monster from your deck. And then this one right here, since it's popped, from a Scrap Raptor card, you get to literally add a Scrap Raptor monster. So what you're gonna do from here, you're gonna so chain 1, chain 2. So you're gonna add first off of the Scrap Raptor. So you're gonna add Chimera. And then Scrap Wyvern's gonna special summon Scrap Raptor from deck. So then you have this right here, and then when all this resolves, it pops another monster on the field. So you're gonna pop the baby, and then baby effect activates. Now you're gonna special summon your Giant Rex. All right. Now from here, guys, from here, literally, it literally depends on what you're playing. From here, it depends on what you're playing. Here, I can go so many different routes, especially because you have addition summon, you have pill. Literally, you can do a lot. Yeah, I'm gonna just show you the basic board that you can make, which is crazy. So from here, obviously your main objective is now to get Giant Rex to gray. So it doesn't really matter what you do. You can go Appaloosa. It's up to you. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna want to summon my my Savage Dragon. So I'm gonna have to have Scrap Wyvern engraved. So what I'm gonna do from here, I'm just gonna go 1, 2, and then 3. So I'm gonna use all these, and I'm gonna summon Appaloosa. Again, you didn't have to do that. You could have gone a different play. Literally, it depends on what you're playing against. You have a lot of variety and option. So Appaloosa has 3 negates, and then in this case you're gonna pill, or you can summon him. It doesn't matter. Literally, it doesn't matter which lineup of play you want to do, but now it's up to you. Now you're gonna use pill, banishing the Giant Rex from your grave, and you're gonna banish your Link Rebo. Okay, you can banish these 2. And now you're gonna summon your big boy from deck. You're gonna summon Ultimate Conductor. All right, now Giant Rex, since he's banished, he summons off, and people keep forgetting about this effect that he gains 200 attack for each Dino monster. A lot of times that doesn't really matter, but sometimes it does matter. So he's 2,200. His base attack is 2,000, but now he's 2,200. Now from here, you want to summon Scrap Chimera effect. Scrap Chimera, supposed to summon your Scrap Raptor. And then you're going to want to Synchro. You could use these 2 right here to summon Barlow Savage Dragon. Savage Dragon effect. Get Scrap Wyvern. Now you got an Omni Negate, and then you got 3 negates from Appaloosa. And what are you going to do from here? You're going to want to overlay these 2. To summon, it literally depends, but most of the time you're going to want to summon the Abyss Dweller. Yeah, so this is for especially the tier matchup, because even if honestly, the Shizu tier limit players, they don't really want to run hand traps. They do run the Herald, so they're gonna have to respect the Misk early on anyways. If they don't respect the Misk early on anyways, then that's kind of their fault. You do run Gamma, so yeah, if you draw the Herald, cool. If I draw the Gamma, even better. That means my Misk is gonna go through regardless, and I'm gonna have more plays. Because if you had Gamma, and you're able to summon the Gamma and the Driver, you can literally just either link those away for extra plays, or you can just summon Omega. So you can literally do a lot of things. And for example, if you had Gamma, right? If you had Gamma, you go for Omega, and then you can literally their next standby phase, you bring this back, Mist from Banish to Grave, and it's crazy. So now you have next turn plays too. So you're kind of punishing them for trying to punish you, which is funny. But yeah, this is the board, guys. This is crazy. Again, you could go so many different routes with that board that I just showed you there. The Scrap Wyvern, and you had the Giant Rex. You had the pill in hand. You could have gone for Dolka, and then maybe an Abyss Dweller, or you could have gone a different route. There's just so many options to do. It's crazy. You can literally utilize your whole extra deck if necessary. But yeah, don't sleep on Dino. I love this deck, guys. This deck is absolutely crazy and insane. But yeah, so now let me just show you guys the test hands, because I know a lot of you guys want to see how consistent this deck is. Again, I highly recommend you guys going second. But if you guys go first, that's totally fine. Just be wary of Dark Ruler to More is still it's still a card, which is why I like to go for Abyss Dweller, because you can Abyss Dweller them during their standby phase. So it's crazy. Yeah, let me just show you. Let me just shuffle this real quick. All right, so let's give it a few shuffles. All right. Want to cut the deck? You can cut the deck. That way you guys know I'm not cheating. And then top 5. Yeah, first turn, even going second, you had Ash, so you got to play smart on what you want to Ash. But again, I still highly recommend going second, but this is a really good going first hand, so really good. So what you want to do from here, obviously Fossil Dig is obviously a good option, so we're gonna dig, adding I mean, if you guys run dinos, you guys already know who I'm gonna add, right? Yes, Misk. So literally, like this can literally provide you full combo again. Like the board you just saw, this hand can literally just give you that, especially because you have Oviraptor. So if they don't respect the Misk again, then you know you're gonna provide the same board, especially against Tearlaments. So I mean, Beast Dweller is crazy just in general. But yeah, again, this literally provides you the same board. If you want to know how, let me just show you. Oh, my bad. You activate Misk first. So I like to activate. A lot of people like to normal and then chain Misk to if they want to use a card, which you could do that. Sometimes it's smart. You normal, they chain something, you chain Misk. That's also a really good option too. That way they waste a card in hand. There's a lot of times where I just like to use this first, just to kind of see what they have in their hand, and they have to respect Misk. They honestly have to respect Misk. If they don't respect Misk, then yeah, that basically kind of like, you know, you get to summon a lot more monsters that way, and you get to punish them basically. So use Misk. I normal summon Oviraptor. Effect of Oviraptor. Add the baby. And then see, it's the same thing, it's just different sequence. It's a different sequence. So banish Misk. Special summon your Animador Archosaurus. Animador again, pop baby, add the pill, even though I have pill, but they don't know that. So I'm gonna add the pill. That's why we run 2. And oh, that's not the baby, that's Ash, huh? My bad. Some of you guys are gonna get me for that. Oh yeah, but anyways, so the baby effect will activate, special summoning the second baby. And then now you could use Oviraptor to pop baby, special summon the other baby. That one will pop off, special summoning your Scrap Raptor. Again, literally it's the same play as last time, just different sequence. This deck can literally do the same thing almost every time, especially going second. You break your opponent's board, especially with Dark Ruler no more, which is crazy. Scrap Raptor, pop baby. Again, get additional summon for your Scrap monster. And from here, you're gonna go baby, third baby. Then you're gonna link this off. Let me see what I have in that right here. Link Karibo. And then you're gonna link Karibo and Scrap Raptor off. You're gonna summon your Scrap Wyvern. Scrap Wyvern effect, special summon Raptor, pop Raptor, chain 1 Wyvern, chain 2 Raptor. Then you're gonna add, let me see. Did I skip them? I did skip them. So Raptor add, and then the Scrap Wyvern specials. So you special summon this, and then we pop the other baby that gets us Giant Rex. Again, this is literally the same board. So yes, again, like it's the same board. And then from here again, guys, I mean, literally depends on literally what matchup you're playing against. If you don't know what matchup you're playing against, I mean, it's the obvious go-to for a Beast Dweller regardless, because you know, 9 times out of 10 you're gonna face like a grave heavy deck, especially, you know, with this tier 0 format. So you're gonna want to go for a Beast Dweller regardless of, you know, this field right here. But let me just do Appaloosa from here. So we're gonna go to app. If you had Gamma in hand, guys, you would want to go for a Lambda. Okay, if you had Gamma in hand, I would recommend just using these 2 for Lambda, and then you have a lot more monsters to play with, especially in your extra deck. You have a lot more options to do. So, but in this case, since we don't have Gamma, we're gonna link all these 3 out for Appaloosa. Yeah, there's just a lot more options, more varieties if you had Gamma. But in this case, literally the same thing. And then you're going to use Pill. Oh, I'm going to put it right here. Banishing, you know, Link Karibo, Giant Rex, same play. Summoning your big guy. It could be from hand too, it doesn't have to be from deck, just if you guys didn't know. But we're going to summon Ultimate Conductor. You don't have to summon Ultimate Conductor, you can summon Pinkertops if you wanted to. If you did draw both of them in your hand. But yeah, it's not a brick. This card's crazy. Giant Rex comes out since it was banished. And then you can normal, Chimera. You don't have to do this. You could also, like, you know, overlay first or do something else. It's totally up to you. Normal summon, Chimera. Special summon, Scrap Raptor. And then you're going to synchro with these 2 for Boral. Effects of Savage. Scrap Wyvern from Grave. And then, yep, you guys already know. A Beast Dweller. And then, yeah, I mean, and also you have a hand trap. And you can summon him too if you wanted to, but that would be, you know, a little bit of a waste. You know, this right here is like your a recursion play. So, you know, you kind of want to leave these in hand and don't overextend. Yeah, the thing about it, you don't want to overextend. And then you have also Ash Blossom, which is crazy. So, I mean, literally you got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 negates. A literal Abyss Dweller, the effect that lingers is crazy. And then you have a Disruption. Like, it's crazy. So, yeah. But yeah, guys. So, yeah, that was for that hand. Let me see if I have another hand. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna get a good shuffle here. Again, oh, you guys know I'm not, you know, cheating. Like literally shuffle all this. I don't even know what's gonna be in my hand at all. Yeah, so we'll see. Oof. I mean, literally these two are these two are good. Even if you draw your Scrap Raptor, guys, it's still good. I mean, you're still getting additional summon off the other Raptor in deck anyway, so it doesn't even matter. Like, the fact that you already added Chimera, you can literally do any other plays. It's crazy. But yeah, like, as you can see, it's literally the same plays. You can just do, sometimes it becomes a little different, obviously, with the hand you have, but it's literally the same plays. Then going second, I mean, you have Lost World. I mean, it's crazy. Like, it's literally crazy. Let's do the basic. Oh, we're doing 4, I guess. Okay, we're doing 4. Yep. Oh yeah, good hand. And again, go second. I mean, still a good hand. I mean, you're still getting you have a negate, and then you have Terraforming. You got Lost World. I mean, it's still pretty good. It's still pretty good. Still pretty good hand. Again, you could take out Ash Blossom, and you could put another Board Breaker. It's totally fine. You can put Droplets, because again, you want to go second with this deck. You could put a Triple Tactics, go for it. You don't need Ash Blossom, but for the, you know, for me, it's been working, so I kind of kept her. You don't have to put her though. You could put something else. It's totally up to you. But I mean, yeah, guys. I mean, that's it for my deck profile, guys. You know, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want to see this deck in action, definitely comment down below and just, you know, yeah. I mean, I'd love to show you guys this deck in action, especially this build specific, because honestly, like, a lot of times people keep thinking my hand's dead, and then I create an absurd board that people are like, how the heck did you do that with that hand? It makes no sense. Honestly, this deck is crazy. So I'm happy to show you guys literally what this deck could actually do. Just comment down below. Yeah, I mean, stay tuned, guys, for more content. I'm going to keep pushing more, especially different deck profiles. I'm very excited to show you guys this, and thank you guys so much for your support. We're almost at that, we're 1 away from 300. We're probably at 300 right now. I don't even know. But, you know, I appreciate you guys' support. And yeah, keep at it, guys. Keep at it. I want to see what I can get after December. I want to see what I can get on the new year. Let's see, guys. Let's see. But yeah, thank you guys so much for your support. Don't forget to, you know, like, comment, subscribe. This is your boy Donald John here signing out.